Hello everyone, today I'm going to do showing and review of the Nike ZoomX SuperRep Surge shoes. These shoes retail $140. I purchased mine directly from Nike website. They had them for sale for I believe it was $70 each. Now as you guys notice, I have two different sizes, two different color patterns. My shoe size is size 10.5, and when I did purchase them, this was the biggest size they had, so they had 10.5, which was a good thing. But since I do have wide feet, and especially with the training shoes, running shoes, they do run a bit small. And as I expected, these did run small, so I did purchase size 11 at the same time. Now, unfortunately, didn't have size 11 in this pattern, which was my favorite one, so I got these. So that's explanation for that. Now, luckily, I did purchase these in size 11 because they fit me much better. These, even though I'm wearing size 10.5, they were just too tight in this area. So where the toes are, they were just very tight, and I just couldn't wear them for long periods of time. Realistically, I do recommend, especially if you have wide feet, to go a full size up. I feel like it will fit you much better. For me, size 11 fits good, but you know, if it was size 11.5, it will fit even better. It still feels a little bit tight in this toe area. As I mentioned, I do have wide feet, so that's probably the reason why. But I will keep these ones. I've been wearing them for the last couple of weeks, mostly indoors. Not mostly, actually, it was 100% indoors. I haven't worn them outside. From the reviews, people don't even recommend them wearing outside. Even Nike recommends these shoes for indoors only, for gym, for treadmill, for rowing machines, for strength lifting. So, and that's pretty much what I use them for. Now, when it comes to color patterns, they have around 10 different color patterns, anything from white to all black. Now, when it comes to, white, red, and different color patterns, you're gonna notice all the different have like different patterns from the bottom. It's gonna be like 3-4 different colors from bottom to top, which is kind of cool. This was by far my favorite pattern. This, and they had a red pattern, which also looked pretty nice. But in person, this one definitely looks the best, even on online. This one online on the pictures, it looked pretty cool, but once I got it, I was like, doesn't look that good. But since the shoes is very comfortable and I got it for, as I mentioned, $70, I'm definitely going to keep it. Let's talk about the actual build of the shoes. Let's go from the outside. As you guys can see, it has, as I mentioned earlier, it has a few different color patterns. You have black on the bottom, and then you have the gray that goes all the way around. Then you have another, I believe this is red orange mix. It's not red, but it's not really orange. And right here it says SuperRep, and it has that little Nike symbol. And on the side you have that Nike logo, but it doesn't go all the way around, so it's like a line and like kind of ends. But this like web kind of thing adds like a little bit touch to it, and it looks pretty cool. The laces are black. So as I mentioned, with the color patterns, there's a few different ones. If the shoes is dark, it's gonna come with the black laces. If the shoes has like a white pattern here, it's gonna come with the white shoelaces. And if the shoes is red, orange, it's gonna come with that color pattern. So the shoelaces come in different colors. Of course, this one is black since the shoe is dark. And on the left side of the shoes, you have that. It says Nike ZoomX, has another Nike logo, which is smaller than this one, as you guys can see, which is kind of cool. I kind of enjoy that. And on the heel, it has Surge, Sweat, Repeat 3 times written. Kind of like it's basically telling you work out harder. It's a nice thing on the shoes. I like it. And on the inside, we have the red. We have the red color, and inside says SuperRep with the Nike logo. We have the tag inside. And the tongue feels soft. It doesn't have any cushioning to it. It's just material, but it does feel nice. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but you can see how much ventilation the shoes actually has. Look at my finger, and you see I'm covering it. So it does have quite a lot of ventilation, which is a good thing. So if we, for example, if we're running, some people feet get sweaty. Mine not really, sometimes rarely, depending again on the shoes. If the shoes is well ventilated, my feet don't sweat. But if the shoes is closed off, yeah, of course it's gonna sweat. Now in these shoes, my feet never did any sweating. And it was a it's a very well ventilated shoes. Now inside it's very nicely cushioned. It's not too soft, but once your feet are inside, it does feel much softer than like when you pressing it with the fingers. And the back is very well supported, and it's kind of hard. You can't really twist it or do anything. Once your shoe is inside this area of, you know, where the ankle is, it's very well supported. And I never experienced any ankle rolling in the gym or anything like that. It just keeps your feet very, very comfortable. Now at the bottom of the shoes, you have this little dent, and again you have the lettering where it says SuperRep. This time no small Nike logo, and then you have another Nike logo. It has a few different lines, and it has this pattern that it had on the front, and it has a couple different patterns, and it's all rubber. It's not really rubber, it's like a rubber / plastic feel to it. Now, when it comes to grip of the shoes, I use them on the treadmill. I did try the rowing machine. I did try strength lifting and stuff like that. I would do a lot of, you know, just a lot of weight lifting, and it does have a good grip on the carpet. It has a good grip on the treadmill. Now, a lot of people, I haven't tried this yet. They say it doesn't really work good in the rain and outside. Now, I live in Nevada. It doesn't rain here much, and so I haven't really tried using them in the rainy conditions. I use them 100% inside in the gym. So just from the reviews, keep in mind I wouldn't use this outside, especially in wet conditions. This, you know, I would say this shoes is most likely is to be used inside and in the gym. Now let me go over the pattern of this one in case you do enjoy this color. For me, I prefer this one, but in case you do enjoy this color, it has like same build as this one, just different color pattern. It has that logo, and then of course it has the same lettering, has the Nike logo. Now this is something I didn't enjoy. I'm not sure if something's wrong with mine, but it does look kind of dusty. I thought it was dirty, so I cleaned them, but it's not. It just has that. I guess that's the color pattern. And again, you have the lettering, you have the Nike, you have those 3 letters. Now inside is a different color than this one. This one has the same kind of color pattern as here. And this one, it had that red, which is kind of cool. Now this one, as you guys can see, has a different lettering. This one, it says training with the Nike logo. And this one, it says SuperRep with the Nike logo. So I guess different patterns, maybe different lettering. It is the same shoe, so. And on the bottom, you have this pretty much the same thing, identical to this, just different color pattern. Now, overall, I really enjoy the shoes. 4 things I love about the shoes is the cushioning. It feels like you're bouncing on air. Very, very comfortable shoes. The second thing I love about the shoes is the ankle support. Nothing worse when you roll an ankle. This one supports it very well. I don't see it happening. And the third thing I like is the ventilation. Now, these shoes are meant to be indoors, and ventilation is very good. I do not recommend using them in the wet condition. Your socks will get fully wet. And honestly, I don't feel it's going to be any grip if you do end up using them in the rainy conditions. So, but these shoes are meant to be used indoors. So it does have that good ventilation. And the fourth thing I enjoyed is the design. Now I'm going to go solely design off of this color pattern because honestly it looks really, really good. My biggest regret is not being able to buy size 11 or 11.5 in this pattern. I was stuck with these, but if you can grab your hands on this one's amazing color pattern. So that's the fourth thing I enjoy. Now, when it comes to price, would I pay $140? No. But you know, honestly, I'm a bit, you know, I always like to get a good deal. So I rarely ever pay retail on anything. So that's just me. But if you can get these shoes around $80, $90, even $100, I think it's amazing buy. You get, you know, good brand, which is Nike, of course, and you get a very good indoor gym training shoes. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave them in comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.